By definition, a drought is a prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall. And, well, all of West Texas, as we said, is in that drought right now from that lack of rain. But it's drying up profits and burning consumers more than you might think. Our Sonora Scott and Ricky Cody explain.
July will go down in the record books for a lot of reasons in San Angelo, but it's not because of the rain. We only picked up just over a ½ inch of rain for the month. We're still down more than a ½ inch for the month. We've only picked up less than 10 inches on the year, and we're still looking at less than 2 inches right now for the year. And I want to show you what that means for our drought monitor, because unfortunately, we're still talking drought out there, specifically in the Concho Valley. Severe, moderate, even abnormal drought conditions still in play for much of the Concho Valley, and it gets even worse as you head up towards the Texas Panhandle.
We may all notice the side effects of the drought, but it doesn't just impact those in the farming and ranching industries. If you eat or wear clothes, it affects you too.
About 75% of the state is in some level of drought.
A severe drought is nothing new to West Texas producers. Agriculture professor and rancher Corey Owens says we usually see it every 7 to 10 years in our area.
Not only will it impact the producer, but it'll impact the consumer down the line as well. Those effects won't be felt until 6 to 7 months from now. We may see a reduction in the cost at the store, depending on if these large inventories of meat continue.
But after the feast can sometimes come famine. Herd expansion has been growing since 2014, but Owens says it's beginning to slow, much like after the severe drought in 2011. During the years to follow, herd numbers were the lowest they've been in 5 decades, meaning the customer may get a good deal now, but with many ranchers currently having to sell all of their livestock, there could be a shortage later.
Whenever you have less rainfall, you've got less grass, cattle have to have something to eat, so you have to start feeding them out of a sack, and that just increases the cost.
It's basic business.
As right now, corn prices are good, but not from a corn producer standpoint, but from a livestock feed standpoint, corn prices are still fairly low.
You have to compare the profit and the costs.
That goes back into the affecting your bottom line, and at the time of year whenever ranchers only get paid once a year, then that can have a dramatic impact on what you're able to do.
Even if we get some heavy rain, that doesn't necessarily mean that we're out of the drought. Forecasters say that because the ground is so dry, most of that water will run off to other water sources. Instead, we need consistent rainfall. In West Texas, I'm Sonora Scott.